Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. If you're new to my channel, I'm going to do a resin pour today. Sometimes I do acrylic pours, sometimes I do resin pours. Today's resin pour. And one of the people, actually a few people, commented that, you know, when I said, oh, what colors can I do? They said, how about black, burgundy, and gold? So that's what I'm going to do. This one's, I think it just looks really pretty with the burgundy. Like, it's not a gold, it's called bronze, but it's got that sort of shimmer. And then I'm going to put some gold leaf in on top. But for the first layer, I'm going to do my black around the edge. And this is Resin in black pearl. So let's get a little bit of that. So that's going to be around the outside. And then I'll put it over there so you can see what it is. And then I'm going to use this one also by Resin. And I think it needs a bit of a stir because I haven't used it for a while. It's a paste. I haven't done much with pastes, but I probably should. It's got like this oily layer on top. Oh, hang on. It's hard underneath. I think it probably needs to sit in a water bath. Oh, that's not going to work now, is it? Because I need it now. I wonder if I can scrape some out. I didn't think about that. Like, if you don't use them for a while, they go quite hard. I wonder if I can get enough out of there. Alright, I'm going to deal with that one. Actually, I'm going to go and put it in a hot water bath. And I'll come back to you. Hopefully my resin will be alright. I'll be right back. Right, I've just popped it in a little bit of hot water there. It can just sit there for a few minutes while I get on with everything else. Just looking at the colour of the stick, it doesn't look very sort of reddish on there. It looks more brown. Depending on what it looks like, I may add a little bit of red pigment powder to it. We'll see what happens once it's mixed with the resin, hey? Now this one, I'm going to pop some of this in here. That's our bronze. But I thought it would look really pretty with against the gold flakes. Like, I didn't want to put gold flakes and gold. I thought that might be a bit much. Hey. Alright, that can just sit there. You don't roll away. Okay, so that's going to be for my clear. So I'm going to do this in 2 layers, because you know how I always have trouble with the colour floating over the top of my gold leaf, and I always say I should just wait and do the gold leaf on the next layer. Well, today I'm going to do that. I'm just going to wait and be patient. It's only going to take like an extra, I don't know, it'll be an extra few hours. So I think I'll put half a cup of the bronze, about 1/3 of the black, and then the same, about half a cup of the burgundy, and then I've got some more clear left in there. Let's give this a stir. It's really pretty, isn't it? I don't know that I've done much with the bronze. I've got so many different colour schemes that I want to try out. There's a green that I want to try out. I want to go back to the purples. I've got neons that I haven't even looked at yet. Yeah, and I want to do like pale blues, because I do a lot of navy blue, so some pale blues would be really pretty. Oh, and I also want to do like a cream and a gold, and maybe a black and a grey. Like, oh, I've just got so many ideas floating around in my little pea brain of a head that I want to try out. So watch this space. All right, here's my black. We didn't need 2 scoops of black, but I want some good striations, and I find if I don't put enough mica powder in my resin, I just get like little wavy striations rather than those nice strong straight lines of striations. So make sure I've got enough mica powder there. Alright, so that's my black. It's got a bit of a shimmer to it, which is really pretty. There's that one. All right, shall we try this now? See if it's soft enough to use. I don't know whether sitting it in there for just a few minutes is going to help. Hope so. Not really. Okay, well, I'm just going to have to scrape what I can. Seems to be like this oily coating over the top, like I said. It obviously needs to be sitting in hot water a lot longer than just a few minutes to soften it. I wonder if it softens if it'll stay softened. I'm just getting a little bit from the sides because the sides are the bits that touch the hot water, so they're softened, so I should be able to get enough of those. And I'm just trying to mix it in with that sort of oily coating that was on top. It's a bit of an ordeal, but look, we'll get there. So it doesn't really look very burgundy, but let's put some in. Let's go. There's a scoop. How much do I need? Let's do another scoop. And yeah, if it's not, it's got like that oily stuff all over it now. If it's not sort of reddish enough, if it looks a bit too much like brown, like that one, then I can add a touch of red to it. Let's give it a mix up and see what it's going to do. It's very transparent. Maybe that's because I haven't got enough pigment. Maybe I've just got that oily stuff on top. Right, I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more out. Bear with me. Bear with me. Do a scrape down the side again. There's a big chunk that I got from the side. Let's see if that is any good. In one way, it's good that my resin's sitting there waiting for me. It'll start thickening them a little bit, and then maybe it won't all flow into the middle like it always does. I just feel as if I'm getting a lot of that oily stuff. There we go. There's a nice big chunk. Surely that's going to be enough. Clean that off again. Oh my gosh. It's never easy, is it? Never easy. It's too difficult for me to get my gloves off and stop the video and then stir and then, or put my gloves back on and then keep stirring, then turn them off and then get you back again. So I just keep doing it. You can fast forward if you don't want to watch the trials and tribulations. Oh, look, there we go. That's a better colour. Now, does that look burgundy enough? Or shall I put a little bit of red in? See, I don't really have a red. I've got like a strawberry red. I'm just going to leave it like this. I think that'll be all right. I think that will be fine. I think those will look nice together, won't they? All right, here we go. Now, black around the edge first. You sit over there so I don't knock you over. Pinch the little cup. This is my usual 4-ounce cup. 120 mils it takes. I'll just put a little bit around the outside. And this is, as you can see, it's my 4-coaster geode shaped silicone coaster mold I'm using today. It is available in my eBay store if anybody wants one. You can go there. The link's in the description. This is my little prototype, so it's not perfect, but when I make the molds, they are perfect. This one's just not. It was the first one I did. I was just yeah, my prototype. All right, let's see if I can scrape enough out of here just to get along there. Come on. You can do it. Spread out. Join up with your friends. I thought I made enough. That was 1/3 of a cup for the black. It's usually enough. I don't like to put too much of the edge colour on because it can take over. Now I'm just pushing it into into all the little sides there. Make sure it's all in. And then we'll do the puddles. Hey, let's do puddles. I do like puddles. You get really pretty effects with the puddles, especially when you put your clear on top at the end. Push all that in. It's a bit thicker up here than it is down there, so I think what I'll do is I'll spread it a bit. This one's pretty good. It's just that one that seems to be not quite so symmetrical. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like push, push with my finger. Just kind of push it down here. Bring a little bit of it down this way, like that. Try and make it a little bit symmetrical. You don't have to. I mean, it's going to flow where it wants to flow, but just going to give it a helping hand. Now that's a little wet wipe, and because it's a wet wipe I need to dry it because I don't want to leave those chemicals on there, so just give it a bit of a wipe with a paper towel just to dry it off. This is me just being OCD. You don't have to make it so perfect. Make sure we're still taping. I had to delete a whole lot of stuff off my phone because I'm running out of room. I tried to, I plugged my phone into my desktop this morning, and I tried to get all my photos off my phone onto my desktop so that I'd have more room, and it just would not do it. Like I could do it on my old phone, but now on my new phone I can't do it. So I had to ring my son and say, can you come and help me after work, because it won't do it. Like I know what to do. I've been doing it for years, but it just won't do it on my new phone. So I don't know. I tried. It's not like I'm, computer illiterate. I know how to do it. I make websites and create ads and, got a YouTube channel. I do find myself quite computer literate, but yeah, it just would not work. So I don't know, new phone, maybe I need to download an app or something to be able to actually send my photos to my laptop, to my desktop. Anyway, I'll work it out because it's internal storage is getting, I've got 2 gigabytes left, and I don't think my phone likes it when I get low like that. It just stops videoing. So alright, so that looks nice together. It actually looks quite burgundy there. So now let's go with the bronze and do a puddle of that on top. And then I'm going to put the puddle of the clear on top of that. Alright, here we go. Try and get in the middle. And catch your drips. You don't want to drip like on the side, because it kind of spoils your effect if you have a drip on the side of your puddles. Just looks better if you can just get it nice and symmetrical. Who needs a bit more? So I'm not sure if the burgundy is going to maybe look a little bit orange, like when it mixes with this bronze. It may take on a burgundy kind of a look, which it seems to be doing. This one still hasn't gone to the edges. I mustn't have put as much in this one. There we go, that's empty now. But yeah, maybe I can try and do like a darker burgundy if I'm not happy with this. Maybe I can sort of work out how to do a darker burgundy, mix that with, I don't know, some kind of red. We'll see. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of clear on. I need to leave enough space. Oh, I was going to close that, but it's closed. I need to leave enough space to do a second layer with my gold flake. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of clear into the middle of each, and again be really careful you don't drip into the side because it spoils your design. Oh, look at that. I love it when I do that. It just looks so pretty. Alright, now I'm tempted to put a little bit more clear on. I'm just going to pop some bubbles. My torch is broken. It's gone to torch heaven. My trigger's broken. So yeah, it's gone to torch heaven. I've ordered another one, but it's not going to be here until a new year, I guess. So I have to use this, but I don't like this thing. It just, I don't know that it actually pops bubbles for me. It just kind of moves everything around. Blows everything around. Anyway, I'll keep persisting with it. I just don't want it blowing my design away. Don't know. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit more clear in because I've got a little bit more clear left and I've got some room left. I don't need a lot of room for my final coat. I just need a little bit, so I'm just going to pop a little bit more clear in. And then that's going to be it, because I don't want to overfill. I want to have some room left for my top layer. So I've got a little bit of resin left. Didn't need all that. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't think there's enough to do a flower. So I'm not sure what I can do with that. Hopefully it won't be wasted. I guess it will be. Okay. Now, it's looking pretty. I don't know where my burgundy's gone. All I see is like a black with this bronze in the middle. Right, let's give it another torch. This has only got one setting, on and off, so it's not like I can turn it up. I don't want to get too close because I don't want to blow my resin, the design, out of shape, you know. But I can't pop the bubbles. Alright, no, that's not working. I don't know. I've seen other people do it, it doesn't work for me, personally. I'm going to get my big blowtorch, turn it on low and just do it really, really gently. So I'll come back to you in a few hours and we'll do the top coat with the gold, okay? The gold leaf. So we'll do that. Unless I change my mind and I think it looks really pretty just like that, but I think a little bit of gold would be nice on it. Don't you think? See how the black from the outside really takes over? And it's a bit of a bully, and it comes across and pushes its way into the center. So, and you lose your other colors, but you can see you lose little tiny bits of burgundy underneath. So it'll change. The burgundy might come up and sort of go around the outside. I'm not sure what it's going to do yet. Righto. I ended up putting just a tiny little bit of copper leaf just in the very center there. You can hardly see it. Still leaving me with a little bit of clear you can see through, but I think that little tiny little bit of copper there, that's all I did with some clear. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know if I didn't press record or my phone didn't work again. It's been doing that, but that's all I did. Little tiny little bit there. I think it looks pretty. And I'll see you tomorrow for the unmolding. I've got to go shopping again, groceries again. Oh my gosh. Oh, silly season's nearly over. I'm going to get back to normal. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for the unmolding. Good morning, everybody. It's the next day, and I'm really loving these. I know they're not at all what I had planned with the black and burgundy and gold, but I really, really love them. I was a bit concerned that putting this copper flake over the top might sort of block my transparent center, but it hasn't. It's still there. Oh, there's all that the copper and the burgundy and the blacks around the outside, but that is just amazing. So pretty. So I'm going to give them a light sand, any little edges that I've got, a little bit of overflow, and then I'm going to paint them with the Deco color in, what's it called? I think it's just copper. That's it there, copper. So this one's got a little bit of overflow, just a tiny bit just there. You can sand that off. You know how normally I get a lot of this colour poking through around the edges, but this time I used a pigment paste around the edge. I wonder if that sort of stops the colour from popping up underneath, because I really like that dark edge. So maybe I'll try that again, seeing if it's the paste that actually stops the that from happening, because they're all pretty much don't have that, which is really nice. I'll set these up outside so that you can see what they look like, you know, without the glare, because there's so much glare in here. It's just started raining. It's Christmas Eve today, 24th of December. So I'll pop this video up, and then tomorrow I'll pop up my Christmas video. And hopefully everyone's going to have a lovely holiday tomorrow, and you can get together with your family and friends. Hopefully you can. I know a lot of us can't this year. But hopefully we can still enjoy the holiday season. So there we go. Look at those striations. Just love it. And look at that copper. So pretty. And the bronze, of course. All right, I'll leave it there. I'm going to sand them with my nail file. Just like that. And paint the edges, and I'll set them up outside for a little photo shoot. Right. See you then.